In my last video, I talked about exploring a curious moment in Jonah's story. Not just the storm or the sea or the great fish, but the question beneath it all. Jonah didn't leap into the sea. He asked to be thrown. Because this scene carries more than a splash, it carries surrender. Let's draw back the curtain, because beneath the silence, there's purpose. Let's unfold this moment, reason by reason. We know that Jonah had run from God. The sea boiled with consequence. Waves crashed, the ship strained, and the sailors panicked. Jonah stood among them and he said, "Pick me up and throw me into the sea." Strange, isn't it? He didn't leap, he didn't dive, he surrendered. And here's the first reason. He wasn't clinging to his own escape route. It was a moment of surrender, not control. Jonah wasn't trying to save himself. He was letting go of every outcome. He wasn't choosing mercy. He was submitting to it. The second reason is that he didn't want to take the final action himself. Jumping would have meant taking matters into his own hands. But Jonah didn't feel worthy of that. His failure weighed heavy, so he asked others to deliver what felt like judgment. Not because he feared death, but because he felt he deserved it. Reason number 3 is that he involved the sailors in the moral weight of the story. Jonah's words forced them to wrestle not with waves, but with righteousness. But when the sea calmed, they worshipped God. They hesitated, they prayed, they didn't want to throw him into the sea. But the prophet's surrender became their awakening. And finally, the fourth reason was that Jonah was spiraling emotionally and spiritually. But even there, God responded with mercy. This wasn't the voice of a prophet, it was the voice of a man unraveling. He didn't act like a prophet, he acted like someone who had run too far. He didn't leap into consequence, he let it come. Not by strength, but by submission. The fish came not to punish him, but to pause. 3 days inside the belly of a fish. 3 nights of reflection became a place between drowning and deliverance, causing Jonah to cry out from the deep. It wasn't the sea that saved him. It wasn't the sailors. It was God still speaking, still merciful, still reaching for the reluctant. If this story spoke to your heart and reminded you that surrender isn't weakness, but the doorway to God's calling, don't let that moment pass. Subscribe to The Scripture Speaks to walk with us through faith-filled moments, where biblical truth meets today's reflection.